Hi, Dixon H here. This video is about combining two set plays in the bottom playbook into the 7-second system. So if these two plays, if it's broken, then just use the 7 seconds to attack. I'm going to concentrate on these two set plays in the bottom playbook. The first one, if you have watched the Sampham videos, this is the high flush. I recommend do not stand near the 3.9. Have some distance around it. The first option is calling the play for the point guard and control the big man. If you want the power forward to do it, call it for power forward. If you want the center to do it, press L2 instead of the triangle. And then press the white play that you want. Yeah, you have to get familiar when you use my team. Flush it in. 2 points, too easy. Is the first option. Calling for the big man, I mean the power forward or the center if you want, or the point guard itself. It can also work when you use the call of the play using the point guard instead. So this is the first option. The second option is using the shooting guard and call the play for the point guard. Press X, do not release it. Gives a give and go and then 2 points. I do it again. Run along the sideline and then give and go. If it does not work, flush it. It's a wrong flush, so I press out this one and then go along the perimeter, find the center and then flush it, and then 2 points. Okay, this is how you use the 7 seconds when there's a play broken. This is also using the 7 seconds 3-point play. Okay, the third option is best using the transition though, but also I can only use here. Pass and then 2 points. This is the third option, the last option. This is quite risky because when you're not doing a transition, the big man can come inside the paint to help, so it's quite risky. For this flush is risky, but if you're doing a transition, normally the big man does not recover to the paint quite fast. So if you have fast players, you can just pass the ball to the corner. It's more like a shooting guard, and then flush the guy in. These two guys does not belong to here when it's a transition. Okay, hit it all day. Yeah. So the high flush is finished. So I'm going to talk about the second set play of the Boston playbook. It's my favorite play. Sampham's Boston Monday play. 3 points. Center has lots of spaces, but you know what I do. Flushes, and this is a bad flush because this guy does not leave the space. The space is occupied by the opposition center, so I did a turnover. What should I do? Do not use the triangle to do the last flush. Press the X button. Do the give and go. You control your own movement. Do not trust the computer. He's coming, right? The center is coming. Press X, control your own movement, and then bam! So now you know the difference between the flush triangle and the give and go X. If you want to control your own movement using the X, when you want to shield the opposition center, like this one. Yeah, this one. If give and go pressing the X is so useful, why don't I do it 24/7? It's because by using the flush, I can use my own L2 on the center to shield this own center. I can flush this guy in. I am a lot afraid that the center will intercept the ball because I have used the L2 to shield this guy. This center cannot intercept the pass. He's engaged in the post. So only this guy can intercept the pass. This is the advantage of using flush but not give and go. But the weakness of this is shown. Two guys double teaming. I should have passed to this guy using a circle button. A handoff is the safest option when you have time, but I did not do so. I wait too much for the flush and then I lose the ball. So you have to be sure you are safe when you are using L2 in the post. Come on, 2 points. Good. This is not safe, but this is safe. In this game, when you use the L2 on the perimeter, if there's no double team coming, you are safe. When you are here, especially if there's a double team, when you insert the 3.9 line, the ball is risky. You may lose the ball eventually. Okay, so that's difference. This is quite safe. If there's no double team, this is more risky. Court again, and this on this play I'm say something about the positions of this play. This the power 4 I call the 3-point play for this guy, and this is the shooting guard. The opposition corner should be the small forward. So when the shooting guard in the hot streak, what should I do? Then I call the play for the power 4 or the small forward, and this one will be sticked by the opponent. I'll flush this guy in, okay? This is not sticked. However, when he has a hot shooting streak, like standing 3-pointer 99, then they will be sticked. You can use the triangle to flush this guy in, and this guy will not intercept the pass because he's sticked. But in this situation, he's not sticked, so he can intercept the pass. So don't do it, okay? You may either do this or use the center to do the flush, okay? When this sticks to him, you flush it in. It's quite safe to do so. But you have to do it fast, otherwise the center will lose his ball. Same, when the small forward has a hot shooting streak, he sticks by the opponent, sending 3.99, okay? Pass it to the center, and then flush it in, okay? Or else, using the power 4 and then flush this guy in, okay? Or else, do it a safer way. It's a very safe way to do so, using the L to protect the ball. This one, and then flush this guy in, okay? 3 passes, I will do it again. This is the best one of the 3. Power forward, center, flush this guy in, okay? Because they're not in a hot shooting streak, so the situation is totally different. So you have to know who is in the hot streak. So this quick free horns fade is work best when there's a player in hot shooting streak. If there's no, use the 7 seconds flush 24/7. You force them into the paint, and then you can have some 3-pointers wide open. When I'm going to pass to, yeah, the power forward. If no, find a center, flush it in. No 3-pointer, no problem, okay? Really no problem. Give and go, no problem. So you can combine them together so the opponent do not have a guess what's going to happen next with the different options. You can do it by planning before the game, or else you can play it as you wish. No planning is also fine. Thank you for your support. I hope I can share more plays in the next video. Thank you.